Plaintiff Chuck Valaquette says he met the defendant at the gym and they became good friends. Chuck claims the defendant was a functioning pothead who admitted that he needed marijuana to work out and to go to work. Chuck suing his former friend for loans and car repairs. Defendant Anthony Traversa says the only reason he's in court today is because Chuck wanted a sexual relationship with him and he refused because he is not gay. Anthony claims Chuck was constantly hitting on him and even sent him sexual text messages, and he refuses to pay Chuck for anything.
Start with you.
Okay, met the defendant about a year ago at the gym we used to work out at. Became really good friends. He was asking me pointers about certain body parts, certain exercises on what to do and what to target. Anthony opened up to me about his separation with his baby's mama, moving to a new area of Dayton. Anthony told me he smokes a lot of weed. He needs that to function at work, even to function in working out.
Sounds like me.
That's right. Otherwise known as a weed head, if that's
Weed
what,
head.
if that's
That's
true.
not true, Your Honor.
If
That's not
it's
true.
true, he says it's
Not
not.
true.
Well,
Okay. Go ahead.
okay. So come December, he asked me if I could come over to his place, which I did, and I knew what the question was going to be about. Can I borrow some money? So I loaned him $1,000.
Okay, let me get a little background from him before we get into the specifics of the loan.
Okay.
Sir?
Thank you, Your Honor. Basically, the whole reason I'm here is because Chuck wanted a sexual relationship with me, and that didn't happen because I'm straight.
Okay.
I didn't know when we
It
first...
hasn't happened because you're
Because
straight?
I'm straight, yes. I have a girlfriend, I have 2 kids. It's not an issue.
So
I mean, that was the bottom line. I mean, I didn't know he was gay when we first met, and that wasn't an issue. And when they found out, didn't change our friendship.
Right.
After the fact, though, he kept insinuating, sending me texts that were sexual in nature, asking me if he could give me oral sex, and asking if he could...
You have those
coming on to
texts?
me.
Do you have those texts?
And those were...
Hold on, sir. And you
Okay.
rejected him?
I'm sorry?
You rejected him and he
Yes,
continued?
absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I let him know. I played it off like it was a joke. I said, no, that makes me uncomfortable, but that's obviously that's not what I'm here. He's met my ex. He's met my 2
Did
kids.
you end your friendship with him?
Yes, we ended our friendship with this because of him, his jealousy
he
towards...
kept pursuing you and you told him no.
Right, exactly.
I mean, whether it's gay or a woman tells a man, hey, I don't want to deal with you. No, we can't have that type of relationship. He keeps hitting on it, you end the friendship.
Right, and I ended the friendship. He did loan me money, and I gave him a title as collateral for that. Well, me and his mutual friend that I had met, who was also gay, we went out to the bar. He had a birthday party, and Chuck was not invited because this certain party does not, his friends did not like him. So he wasn't invited. He got really jealous and got hurt, showed up to the club that night, really creeped us all out, and then sent text the next morning to the mutual friend saying that, I guess you can have him. He goes, he's not interested in me. I guess you can have him, insinuating that I was going to sleep.
So did you get messy with him regarding all this relationship activity?
No, sir. The text I sent the mutual friend was, you can go ahead and pay his phone bill. You can go ahead and buy him a washer and dryer. You can go ahead and pay his debt because I'm tired of doing it.
How did he get involved, the mutual friend?
That's a good question.
You involved him, yeah. You're the only one to get an answer. Did you do that?
I said that to my friend Chris in a text, yes.
Right, okay, so
Right.
you mixed these romantic issues in with the business issue.
There was nothing romantic between Anthony and I.
And that's what
It was
upset him, as you
strictly
can tell.
friendship.
So why did issues of you pay for this and you pay for that come into play?
Because I got tired of doing it.
So why would it be Chris' responsibility?
It's not.
So why would you tell him anything? You got my point. I believe him. My point is, let's see what you have to
Yeah, I
text.
have, I
my
asked
point
him-
is that I believe, just like he's saying, you're mad because he rejected you. Then you tell your buddy Chris, you take care of him.
Your Honor-
Since he won't be with me, you pay his bills.
That's how
That
it was.
sounds exactly like what happened.
And
you act like you don't know what I'm even asking. But that's not the issue here. The
Okay.
issue here is the loan. You say you loaned him $1,000, and why haven't you paid him?
The agreement was set up between us that he would not either get paid or take ownership of the vehicle until March because my ex was using it, and he understood that. I gave him the title unsigned because it was collateral, not ownership of the vehicle. 2 weeks later, the car actually died, and I was helping my ex. I was taking her to pick her up to take a new battery for it, and as we pulled up to the vehicle, he was in it. He was taking her stuff out. He had a friend. He was trying to, I don't know what he was doing. We called the cops. Turns out he had forged the signature on my title, got it put in his name, went to it's a Dodge, went to the dealership with the registration and got a key made. Well, we called the cops. he admitted to the cops in front of me and in front of my witness, which I have a statement here, that he forged the signature. The officer told him that he has to relieve it and put it back in our name. And
Sir, did you do this?
No, sir. I received the signed title on January 6th. It was placed in my mailbox, and that's according to his text, which I have here.
You have it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Signed title?
I have the signed title with me.
Let's see it, please.
yeah, I'd like to see it because he never showed it to me in front of the cop because I was going to show him that's not my signature.
He dropped the title off on January 6th. I had it notarized on the 13th of January.
You suggesting he forged this title?
Absolutely.
All right, well, he had a crooked notary because...
And that's the thing, I have texts that show he had a personal notary, and I have texts asking...
Where do you have that at?
Yeah, I say right here, this is when I found out that it was notarized.
Did he admit that he had a notary that was crooked?
Yeah, it's these couple lines will show. Yeah, he had admitted to me that he had a notary and then we didn't have to worry about it. So when the time
that
came...
doesn't mean the notary was crooked.
It's not,
No, I'm not saying, but he knew a personal, so he had something that was in connection. And when I found out that the title was notarized, that's what those texts prove.
All I need from you is either the car or the $12.50 owed for the car. If you have no intention of doing either, then the only option is to take it to civil court. I don't see him acknowledging that anyone forged the title, and you keep alleging he did, but he doesn't acknowledge that. And I'm going to presume this is legal. It's your burden to prove it's not.
Oh, well, I have the affidavit. He told the cop, my witness was there.
It's notarized.
Yes, notarized. I was told that that was
He
legal.
admitted to Anthony and 2 police officers that he had forged the signature on the title that he had. Okay, and this is a government official document which I will rely on more so than a letter that's stamped. I would think that your notary is more crooked than his notary because his notary put it on a government sanctioned document. All right, now the $202, how does that come about with the car repair?
The $202, on Sunday, January 18th, he calls me up and says, hey, you're going to have the car anyways. We have a dead battery. If you put a battery in the car so Samantha can go to work, and I'm agreeing to everything he's saying because I wanted the car so I could sell it, I agreed to do that.
Okay. And what is that you wanted to play, sir? You have some recording there.
It's
what
a recording of him where you state, go ahead and put a battery in it since the car is going to be yours. Because if Sam put a battery in it, she would take the battery back out.
Play it,
He offered
play it.
Put the battery in.
I was going to see if, because like I said, I have no intention. I've never had any intention of keeping that car from you. But I was going to say, if she doesn't want to pay for a battery, do you mind? That way you have a new battery when you get the car. Because if she has to pay for it, or if she has to do anything, she's going to take it right back out when she's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind doing that, because like I said, Anthony, I'm not a or nothing. And I know she needs a car, and like I said, I thought you were just avoiding me for a couple weeks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't avoiding you. I don't like I said, I don't appreciate the way that you talked about me to Chris. I didn't think that was something that you showed me kind of the way that you, or however you were viewing me or whatever.
And that proves what I was saying about our relationship.
I'm not avoiding you. I'm not, like I said, I texted you that.
Thought you didn't have a relationship.
No, the relationship that he wanted. The relationship with my friend Chris.
It wasn't an issue with my sexuality when he borrowed the money, but now it's an issue.
See, y'all had a relationship.
No, just a gym relationship.
No, sir, we didn't.
That's it.
No,
Just a gym
What
relationship.
was happening in that gym?
Absolutely not. But that was what I was trying to prove out.
Sir, I'm going to grant you your judgment. Have a good day. You
Thank you.
admit that you owe him. The only issue was the title to the car, so he gets to keep the car
fine.
and you get your money. Have
Thank
a good
you.
day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing.
Yep,
The
absolutely.
lies that were told in there, that I was attracted to him and wanted sexual favors, ain't no way. I can do much better. I'm not desperate. Pay your debt.